Hello, fellow academics, and welcome back to episode 33, I think, in Hawkshaw. We're overlooking our beautiful little castle. It's not so little anymore, but most importantly, things have massively progressed over the last few weeks. Yeah, kind of weeks. So that is very exciting. I had taken a little break and I completely forgot if we had talked to Arlo. So let's have someone walk in, and I guess you were sleeping. That's okay. You can take a little break. Let me see what you got. Alright, let's do a little bit of shopping first, if it makes sense. But it really doesn't. I'm surprised we don't have any beeswax. Did I sell all of this? Probably. Alright, let's see what we could sell to him, because he does have no gold coins. So I think we actually bartered with him before. Alright. Need to make sure that we get our ice cubes actually down here. You are hopefully set to just store ice cubes. Yep, ice blocks, very high priority. That is good. And all of the rest hopefully as well. No, you're on low. Let's do this on high. You're on high. You're on high as well. I really need to figure out a better way of getting rid of all the... shoot. Maybe I need to just move the beehives. They are so loud over here. I could kind of see them. Maybe going more over in this direction. We'll need to see. Anyways, some research is available. Rock making would be nice to make our settlers a little bit happier. But I think for now, we're just gonna wait until we do more research and until we actually need something, anything. Settlers are unhappy. What's wrong with you? You really just don't like your stuff. Who is our tailor? So let's go in here. Audrey, you are praying. I guess that's okay. Once you are closer to being done, I don't want to interrupt you right away. Okay. Maybe now we're done. I really want her to make another set of clothes. We do definitely need a bigger tailoring unit overall. But that's, you know, future tasks. What are you making right now? You're making more iron ingots. That, well, overall not too bad. And the snow is starting to hit. Who is currently, Alan is constructing. And he is building this up, which is very good. He's totally gonna lock himself out, isn't he? Yeah. Anyways, let's see if we can't have our dog, plural. Let's actually have a quick look. Yep, we do have a few dogs working on everything and one donkey, so that's not too bad. All right. Couple of things that we want to address in this episode, and I hope we do get enough time to do so. First, I kind of want to say we really want to expand or focus on the happiness of our settlers. So one of the main things that makes them happy, surprise, limestone is forbidden as there is no path. Yeah, that's fine. Is to give them a little bit of a better accommodation. So we can definitely focus on that. And for that, well, we need to do more building, ultimately. Again, big surprise there. So I think a good spot for... Give me 1 second. Oh my. Right, I think a good spot for expanding the housing area would actually be up there, bringing it kind of all the way to the top. Another option would be to kind of put it down here, but I don't think it'll look that nice, to be honest. I mean, it will look nice, but they won't get any windows in. Up here, they actually will, which I think is overall good for us. Because settlers do not like the dark. Also, no surprise there. But it is just something to keep in mind. Now, this is a window that we can easily replace. Well, in the long term. Just gonna, no, not the block, just a limestone window. We're putting another window in front of it. And then just build the rest of the walls up here. Next thing that we also need to do then is build our flooring out a little bit, and then we have a nice area on the top here that will allow us to expand our housing. Who are you, Arundel? Let's actually have a look. What is your marksman skill? 12? You're due for an upgrade, mate, because you still have a short bow. So go ahead, and if I can select this, equip the... Ooh, a fine marksman bow. Wait, what? I misread. His melee skill is obviously 12. Alright, you're not due for an upgrade yet. But, you know, you'll get there. Alright, I think our dogs have hauled a good amount of stuff. Let's also make sure they're hauling all the dung. Sorry, guys. But, you know, kind of necessary. Yeah. Nothing better than a cup of coffee and, well, playing some video games. Alright. What I think we really need to do is we need to have more people on construction duty. We also need to make sure, per usual, that we're still producing food. That is not too bad. Who are you? You're exhausted. I guess that's fine. I know you're exhausted. Amisha, you're exhausted too. Why aren't you... Why are you doing this and not going to bed? Alright, guys. At midnight, you don't need to go mining. That's just silly. But yeah, overall, I think it is all coming together. Slowly, but steadily. Alright. Considering it is actually winter, we should... Oh, already all set. Oh, crazy. Nothing will be planted in winter. I guess I could plant more beets, but I do think we have a ton of food. Oh, look at that. They also moved all of the material that we bought. Means there is ice in here right now, but I don't think it's cold enough. Temperature condition not met. That makes sense. I wonder if I add more ice blocks. Around here. Let's actually shrink the zone on both sides. Should select the right thing. And if we then expand the zone or the ice block storage in the back here, I'm hoping we'll end up with enough coldness. Temperature conditions still not met. I guess that tracks. 1 degree inside. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, I guess you can mine there. Settlers are becoming annoyed. Seal, what's the problem? Ugly apparel. We should have actually made a piece of clothing for you somewhere. Light armor, mail armor, light armor, mail, mail. Huh. Maybe we don't. Oh, hold on. There's a bunch of storage in here, of course. Really need to sort out storage. No winter clothes? Did someone start and not finish it? Alright, look again. Arundel. Nope, you're not our tailor. Audrey, you are our tailor. Prioritize the production. Alright. More research available. Overall, that's good. People are suffering from the cold across the board. I guess that's to be expected in a cold snap. But I'm hoping it won't take too long to kind of wrap this up. Oh, good. They've also put in stuff here, and I just realized, how are they supposed to build this? Alright. What we need to put in is actually a ladder, so they can get up there, which obviously would be very helpful. And then, yeah, slowly getting there. I guess we don't really need this part. And then we can put in our wooden beam underneath. And then, see, this doesn't need to be limestone either. Since this is meant to be a collapsible bridge, to keep our settlers out of harm, we can actually just turn this into wood. And once that is done, hoping they can mine this away from over here. So maybe, I mean, you guys have seen now what it will look like. So let me go ahead and remove this again, so we can focus a little bit more on well, building it better. All right. Because I am thinking probably be good to be able to get to this from underneath. But how are we going to do that? I mean, if we place a ladder in here, we'll be able to go underneath. So let me actually make this, put this away again, and add this to it. So how about we leave it like that? And then we can say, it's a 2-level high thing. So that shouldn't be a big problem. Will they be able to walk in though? I haven't seen them climbing up 2 levels yet. So maybe it's okay. Huh. Maybe it's fine. I mean, we could actually remove that layer here, which might not be the worst idea either. then, you know, there's a bit more of a gap. And then maybe even mine this out. Keep kind of like a gap here. But yeah, I digress. There's a lot of stuff for them to do. And Alan is not building. He is just drinking. Everyone seems to be just drinking. I guess that's fine. All right. Tutor level 23. At least our research seems to be going all right. Let's have another look at our ice. Still only 1 degree inside. Maybe I need to extend this as well. If we expand this here, what if we actually surround our ice machines by ice? Expand zone. Expand zone. Will we actually ever be able to get under 0 degrees? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Is it cold enough outside? Yeah, it's definitely cold enough outside. So what we can do in the meantime, until we have, let's say, 20 ice blocks, they can definitely produce some ice outside here. Temperature minus 220%, plus 220% efficiency. Crazy. Makes sense with minus 8 degrees outside. Oh, do you see that? It's actually warmer in the water than on land. That's so true. Very cool. Very cool small detail. I really like it. All right. Alan, you're supposed to build. Also don't quite know. You guys aren't producing, right? So why are the bees still buzzing? One thing that we might be able to do is actually move this 1 level over. Actually, you shouldn't be in here, so we can chop you down. And then keep our bees somewhere in that corner. Or once we build up the wall, which we might do 1 level more. I don't think it should cause any issues with sunlight. And once we do that, we could even place them on top of the wall somewhere there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's actually have a look into furniture 2 would be nice. Better beds. But don't know if I would build better beds until we actually reach the royal beds. But the armor rack would be nice to have, and definitely the chests. Alright, let's see. This can't be reached. Really? Did not expect that. Wait. Also, you're just a limestone floor. Yes, that makes sense. And you can't be reached. Oh no, not wobble. No, I have no idea. Alright. So, we need to make sure Alan can actually get up there. So let's remove that. Let's also go ahead and make sure there is some limestone floor underneath. And then all we need to do is put down a ladder over here. But you can't reach that ladder either. Oh, weird. Alright. So let's put another ladder down there. This can be reached. Alan, I know you are drinking, but maybe we'll just have you finish this ladder. Oh, and then we need actually one up there as well. No, you should be able to build this. he can build one up. I'm pretty sure, at least. Let's watch him. And then make sure he will... Yep, he can build this now. There we go. Construct the ladder. And then you can do, again, whatever you want. But at least, you know, more stuff will get built. And you guys can't reach that either. I guess that makes sense. Should at some point then build another ladder kind of over there. Oh, good. Now you should be able... Why can't you reach these? Ah, the staircase isn't in yet. Oh my goodness. Alright, Alan, you deserve to drink. Filling the food pouch, I guess that's also okay. And now make sure you're actually building this limestone staircase. I thought it was already in. But no. Then again, kind of tracks. Alright. The game is kind of slowing down. I guess I still have a ton of people doing the mining. But because of that, that trench is taking on pretty good shape, I would say. Let's see. People are still getting annoyed. You shouldn't be annoyed, Alan. Yeah. I feel like they used to be able to build from the top down, but I might just be really mistaken. Anyways, what happened to the winter clothes that we produced? Still none here. Maybe I need to watch them actually make it. I guess we're also out of storage. This could be actually not a bad use over here if we turn this entire level into a storage system. I guess the well inside is also okay. Yeah, but then we should also figure out how far we're actually gonna dig down. So we could, in theory, I think we left this open because it's kind of on top. It's not quite on top of things. So why don't we actually go ahead? I mean, we're still mining a ton. Oh, it's on the same level as this exit. This level here. So if I dig out, we'll actually just open it up. But if I go one further down, we're on this side. So maybe we'll just add additional storage into here. Nope, that's not what I meant. Also, definitely not that. There we go. So if we're adding, well, not adding, if we're mining out from here all the way, I guess we do have a good amount of space that we can utilize. We could even turn this into our church areas in the long run. I don't know if they mind that churches don't have windows. I kind of hope not. So if we're building it out like this, so this 1, 2, 3... What? Wiped out by unnamed wolf? Not Luna. The metal trap has... I mean, we only have one metal trap. Alright. Alan, I think it is time. We're prioritizing. Let's actually see who else is good at constructing. We do have Alan, obviously, here. Will you be able to build this metal trap? Of course not. So Ellen has a construction skill of 31. Where's construction 20? Misha? Nope. So it needs to be over 20. And I don't think we actually have anyone else that can do the construction. 21, I guess? Nope. Alright, Alan, it is... Wait, deconstruct? What are you deconstructing? That was not the point, mate. You're supposed to construct, not deconstruct. Alright. Getting resources, though, so that is good. It does need mechanical components. How many of them do we actually have? Oh, it wouldn't be here, it'd be here. Shackles, mirrors, mechanical components, we do have 10. But only because we bought them, not because we can make them. Alright, another trap is in. Are they not set? Oh, they're both set. Okay, they just didn't activate. I guess that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, I want our animals to be at least okay in here. What are you doing? Okay. Let's have another look at the ice area down here. Nope. 1 degree. Not that great. How long? Oh, you will actually last 29 days. So maybe I actually just need to make the ice outside. Yeah, I don't know if we're ever gonna get to zero, below zero inside, which I guess is fine. Put another one here. Right. So, like I said, actually I will go ahead and take Seol off from mining. I really want him to help with the construction. He loves it too. So that should, you know, get us over a little bit faster. There's a ton of coal here. I guess that's also fine. Regional influence. Each day. Okay, that is good. What is our influence? 20%. That's not that great. Alright, but overall, in terms of happiness, I kind of want to say we're doing sort of okay. Like, how happy they are with us. Okay, alright, alright. Yeah, I really need to assign people differently on this. Or maybe do some fast forward episodes. Let me actually know in the comments below if you would, which one you would prefer. I can keep going, I can keep rambling on for forever, obviously. Yeah, I mean, you've seen it. But we can speed some of this stuff up, especially the construction part. So if you want to have that, let me know. And we can definitely, you know, get it done like that. So with that, though, I am going to end the episode. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.